So you are co-starring. You're yet again sharing the screen with with Saqib after such a long time. Like your debut movie was "Mujhse Friendship Karoge" with him. So how does it feel to be sharing the screen again with him?
It was fantastic. It was a breeze. It was really easy, very comfortable because we're friends and there was camaraderie. And I think also we're familiar with each other's process of how we work. And he knows that I love improvising.
Hi Sabah.
Hi, Samriddhi.
Hi. So I'm Samriddhi. I'm from Masala. We are gonna talk about your show
Yes.
and about you and something and a bit about you.
Yeah.
So tell us about more about Crime Beat and what about it that attracted you to be in the show?
Crime Beat is a investigative journalistic thriller. It's set in the world of investigative journalism. It's a crime thriller. It's a edge on the seat kind of show. I think what attracted me to it is firstly the script. The book the script is based on as well, written by Shomnath Bhattabyal. Then Sudhir Mishra, of course, he's a part of this project, and my friend Saqib is also part of this project. So I think there are many things going for this project, and the character that I get to play is something I haven't played before. So that was definitely a big part of it. So.
And something about so you must have searched a bit like a bit about journalism and everything like that to play this role and stuff. So what was your first reaction to know that you will be playing an investigative journalist in the show?
I mean, I was delighted because I've never done that before. I think outside of that, the first thing was to, of course, read the script and then read the book. And I found that Shomnath had built such a fantastic world within his book, which is so real that I didn't really have to go investigating outside to find out what this role entails. Thankfully, I have kind of grown up around journalists and seen quite a few of them growing up. So I kind of knew, about them. Most of them are political journalists, but I at least kind of had an idea how journalists work.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are also journalists, so I got to see that.
Okay.
Growing up in Delhi, so I had an idea about, their bent of mind, how they worked, how dedicated they were to the truth. And some of it was very inspiring, and I really wanted to explore this world further.
Yeah. So, okay. So you are co-starring. You're yet again sharing the screen with with Saqib after such a long time. Like your debut movie was "Mujhse Friendship Karoge" with him. So how does it feel to be sharing the screen again with him?
That was my second movie. It was Saqib's debut movie.
Yeah.
My first one was Dil Kabaddi. But it was fantastic. It was a breeze. It was really easy, very comfortable because we're friends and there was camaraderie. And I think also we're familiar with each other's process of how we work. And he knows that I love improvising. And, after a while, when you got the script in you, I just want to play. And all those years working together, he figured it out that ye aisi pagal hai, aisi karti hai. And he tolerates a lot of my nonsense, and I tolerate his. But it's wonderful because he's a very giving actor. He's present all the time. Even his OS shots, he'll be giving 100%. And I really enjoy working with Saqib because he's a live wire. He's got so much energy, and the comfort really translates, I think, for us on screen. When you're comfortable with someone, to kind of take on the part and do it becomes really easy. It's not hard.
So I'm also media basically. So the thing is that you said that there is so what were some of the things that you learned difficulties that journalists face when they are like, since it's now owned by corporate houses, and like we can't do so many things of our own and stuff like that. So when you were reading the book, or like going through your storyline with the show, so did you face like कि, oh, इसको मैं कैसे play करूंगी, या this part is such a tricky part and stuff like that, so something on that.
I mean, my character Maya had her own moral dilemmas. Um, None of which was actually, kind of choosing between truth and lies, thankfully.
Mhm.
Her aim throughout was to get the truth out there. And that I thought was, an interesting quality in her, that she was very dedicated to the truth. And, but yeah, I mean, like journalism has seen a sea of change.
Yeah.
It's very different. And I have friends who are journalists, and they talk about it, and they talk about how a lot of them have quit because they cannot live with themselves that they're telling a lie and not telling the truth, and they don't want to. But now their newspaper is owned by somebody who's saying मुझे ये खबर छपानी है और वो सच हो ना हो हम छापेंगे. So a lot of people have quit and all, but yet there's a lot of free press available out there that is doing independent non-profit work which is for the good of mankind, that we must support. And I think I really turn there as a sign of hope, saying that yes, there's people still dedicated to bring the truth to us, only facts, not opinions and biases.
But there is a thin line. Like it's kind of like people want to be independent journalists. I think like even my friends, most of them are in political side of journalism, and like they do these kind of things and stuff like that. Even I was in the start of my career, I used to cover general news and stuff, but it was too traumatic for me, so I changed it. Like basically too
I'm so
traumatic.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it just changes, like because like you're capturing the crime news all the day, all the times, or like something is happening and you're doing it like all together, whatever is happening in the world and stuff like that. So you have to change. Like, so I was very traumatized because I used to get nightmares of those kind of things every day, and like during that time the crime rate of our country also was increasing. So I was writing those crime reports as well. So it was like very much like tiring and head hurting kind of thing. And then I was like, "Ki, let's switch. Like I am good with entertainment. I can just switch to entertainment." And I switched. So with a lot of my friends, like it's the same thing. They have not switched, but it's kind of like it's they want to be independent journalists, but they also want to earn that respect in the society as well. So so like did your character go through something kind of like this throughout her journey in that sense?
No, actually, she's working in lifestyle and she actually wants to become an investigative journalist. It's the opposite for her. She's trying to get into investigative journalism. She studied for that. She went to college for that. And she ends up, because she comes from privilege, she ends up being put into the lifestyle route. And she doesn't want to be a part of it. She's like, please take me seriously because I am prepared to cover crime. I studied to cover crime and I want to be taken seriously. So she's actually the opposite. She really wants to put herself out there, and really work towards investigative journalism. So yeah, hers was a little opposite, but I totally understand. People getting disillusioned and leaving. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Really sorry. That's sad.
So what's your biggest takeaway from this show?
Biggest takeaway from the show is that journalism is not an easy profession, and the journey from the incident to the front page news is very long. It may be just 12 hours, but it's very, very long and very arduous and very difficult. And there's a lot of layers that you have to cut through to be able to get a news to the front page. And it's a thing of, there's a moral responsibility involved. And so much has to be done to be able to get the truth out there. There's so much in the way of the truth. There's so many different versions of the truth. One person's truth might be different from another person's truth. So it's a very difficult job. And
Yeah.
I'll take away the fact that I'm full of respect for honest journalism that still believes in standing by the truth and speaking truth to power. So I have a lot of respect for that. Yeah.